Hey, what's good, everyone? It's me, Sebastian, here. I'm walking in the Candle Yard Trail. I think that is what it's called. Anyways, it's located here in Spokane, where I'm living currently. It's very peaceful, almost too quiet peaceful, because there's barely that many people here. But because I'm used to in Seattle, there's way more people walking when the sun comes out, right? But here, since the sun comes out more often, I think like the people kind of disperse throughout the year when they're walking on trails. But I think it's relaxing. I don't like staying home all day because I don't know about you, but I feel like the more I stay inside, breathing your own air, stuff like that, kind of gets like toxic into you. Like you just want to, like your body naturally tells you, hey, I want to breathe fresh air for once. So I think that's what I'm doing today. Since it's Saturday, I'm not working. I don't know what happened, but today the people at my work, we were supposed to have an event walking in this trail, and I just walked back and forth from the beginning to the end. Well, couldn't find anyone, but I thought I made this video reaching out to any people out there that may feel kind of, I guess, alone, not necessarily like depressed. There's a difference between being alone and lonely. I got my family, I got a couple good real friends. I'm very picky when it comes to relationships like this, because I just feel like life is very important to me. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not that type of person that likes to just mess around or for something casual. I take it more seriously. But that's me. You can do whatever you want. I believe in free will. I believe you can say whatever you want to say. But everything comes at a cost, right? Like the will to be different, the will to not be liked. I'm too old to give a shit if people like me or not. I just do what I can, to make me happy and to be a law-abiding citizen. Pay my dues, don't do things illegally. I guess for some people that's boring, or that's not very like a exciting life, but I mean, whatever. I might be more successful in one thing than the other person might be more successful in the other, but I'm pretty sure like everybody has things that they can't compete or they're just naturally gifted at, whether it's the will of your career, succeeding in it and having a constant drive, or like me where I feel like I'm brand new to this planet, almost like an alien. So I'm just learning and relearning everything about politics, the human mind, the nature, family, chemistry, things like that. And I mean, life is temporary, so that's what I have to say. But since it's temporary, that's why I take it seriously. But at the same time, I don't take it so seriously where I get angry, or I feel like I need to prove my point to someone. If they don't want to listen, then it's not worth trying to prove your point. But I always felt like I needed to make this video so someone else who feels the same way like me, like, hey, you're in your 20s or maybe in your 30s, you haven't found the right person, your right clique, your right group. But I think doing this and getting out and just being your real self is the number one way to find real people who will accept you for who you are, without there being any type of like self-doubtness or things like this. But anyways, I think I'm gonna make more videos like this later. Or maybe, I don't know, if I have time. But surprisingly, I'm in Kendall Yard's neighborhood right here. It's very beautiful, because when I first moved here to Spokane, most of the neighborhoods just look kind of blah, but here, this neighborhood looks really decent, really good. Like they take good care of it. Look, if you live in the west side of the state, like that Bellevue, Kirkland area, Redmond, this is like 2.0, that version. Pretty nice. And they don't charge you for parking unless you stay more than 90 minutes. At least that's what the signs say. What else have I learned throughout my journey in life? Well, question everything, but don't over question everything. So I like to learn. I'm pretty sure you guys are watching this too. But what I mean by not like over questioning is like not over thinking about stuff. And this kind of goes back to what I was saying in the beginning, like overthinking what people think about what you've done or what you didn't do, reputations. I have a different take on it. That doesn't mean I don't believe in first impressions, but in order to like get to know someone, I think it's not that I feel, it's that I think that one day is not good enough. It takes more time, because you don't know if this person later on, you need to see them in their all their colors, when they're frustrated, when they're happy, when they don't know what to do, they need your help, things like this. And I think work is a perfect example, because I wouldn't want to hang out with anyone at work the first day. That'd be kind of too eccentric. Yeah, that's the right word, eccentric, not radical. But I think it's pretty awesome that we live in a time where the country here in the US, we have different people, different problems, different solutions, all mixed up. And I think to me it's beautiful, because I think adversity will make you stronger. When I was younger, I never felt like I could fit into any clique or group, whatever you want to call it. But that's because I like jumping around, seeing what people have to offer from any side, right? Any culture view, whether they're Asians, Eurasians, Europeans, Pacific Islanders, Africans, Black Americans, Latinos, Native Americans, mixed people like me. So I think it's just a never-ending journey, and you just have to pick what you like. And then when you pick what you like, you develop this character and lifestyle, and hopefully people who have kind of like the same tastes will gravitate towards you without them even thinking about it, because they already know instinctually, hey, this is a potential friend or potential love partner. But I don't disagree that it's difficult, or it's getting more difficult every year to find like love. But let's just focus like on building real relationships, because I think that's more important. Because I think once you have like real relationships, that opens your doors up to more possibilities of more lifestyle, more events, more new places, and more new things that you didn't know. But for relationships, I can't really say that I'm an expert. I've had a couple good times with women, right? Getting out. But I don't know, I think in my 20s it's just more important to rack up my money, keep learning, like I was mentioning, figuring out what works best for you. Because what might work for me may not work for you. And not always being positive is always a good thing, but sometimes you have to tell the truth. I think most of the people living are somewhat fake. And I don't mean that to be an asshole, but I just feel like people get comfortable with like a group idea, a person, and they just settle in. They put their chips down when they're young. Well, to me, that just doesn't work. maybe to you guys it does, but I can't be the judge. I'm not God. I can't say whether what's good or right. I just personally think that in order for the society to keep on working, or to reverse this whole epidemic of, I guess, finding yourself, finding your group, or what works best for you, can only be accomplished through like hardship. After reading some books, I feel like you need to suffer, like be aware of what you're not good at or things you can't change, and focus on the things you can change. It sounds corny and cheesy, I know, but I'm pretty damn sure that's the truth, like the answers, because I'm always trying to look for the answers. I don't like when things are like, when people tell you maybe or somewhat. It's because they don't really know either. But just take a second to look at this view. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Anyways, if you watched all this video this long and listened to me, I appreciate it. I really do. And I'm gonna make more videos about different topics. Peace out.